Hello, this is Kathy Sparks with yourvirtualresource.com. Today I'm going to show you how product sales are automated using a shopping cart. Then I'll walk you through how to use webinars, teleclasses, and videos as part of your overall marketing strategy. We're going to talk about the process. We're going to talk about shopping carts, product buttons, autoresponder setup, opt-in forms, broadcasts, upsells, and affiliate programs. Then we're going to touch a bit on teleclasses. I have a free teleclass service that you can use. And then we're going to look at GoToWebinar to add to your overall marketing strategy. We're going to talk about videos using Camtasia Studio. Your shopping cart is central to all product management, automated communications, upsells, affiliate management, broadcasts, and creating opt-in forms. What else do you need? To supplement your shopping cart, you use teleclasses, webinars, and videos. This is for personalization, branding, information, and training. And we're going to talk about all of these today. I'm assuming you already have a website and that you have an idea about a product, or maybe you already have a product or you have several products. I'm going to take you through the process of setting up the flow and management for automating your product sales, which of course is your ultimate goal. To make sales, you need to communicate with prospects and customers. Your shopping cart is the most essential tool to collect data and to communicate with your prospects and customers, and it is all handled in one place. So to build your shopping cart system, and we're going to use one shopping cart as the example for shopping carts. There's several shopping carts out there that can do the job. Some are more expensive than others, and I'll give you a sheet of resources at the end of the program to help you decide which shopping cart you want to use. But one shopping cart is very popular and it's very easy to use. So the way we're going to start building our system, I'm going to log into the shopping cart account, to my shopping cart account, and then I'm going to choose product autoresponder. Now, this may sound a little backward, but before I add my product, I'm going to first create the product autoresponder. I'll just call it my new product. Well, what is an autoresponder? Actually, the term should be an autoresponder message. Autoresponder by itself is the program that sends a message automatically when an event is triggered. Therefore, the message that is sent out is called an autoresponder message. For instance, when someone orders a product or when someone fills in a form, the autoresponder program receives notification of the event and knows to send out the message that you have created. Therefore, an autoresponder message, I'll be referring to the message as the autoresponder. This is how your list or database of customers who purchased this product is built. Besides creating a record of the order in your order database, this autoresponder will keep a record of everyone who orders this particular product in one list. This autoresponder has a second purpose. You can add an email that is automatically sent out immediately after each person purchases to let your new customer know that you received their order and to thank them. This is where you can provide additional instructions if necessary. Your new customer will also receive an automated receipt from the shopping cart. In addition, you can add more follow-up messages to go out in a sequence at any specified time. Maybe you need to send more instructions, or maybe you need to send more tips about using the product that they just purchased. So you just tack on additional emails, tell the autoresponder program when you want the email to be sent out, and it's automatically sent out. So next, you can add your product to the shopping cart. And this is the way the One Shopping Cart product setup screen looks. When you add your product to the shopping cart, you have the option of automatically subscribing the customer to an autoresponder list. This is where you add the product to the new product autoresponder that we just created. So instead of creating the product, saving it, and then going and setting up the autoresponder, I did the autoresponder first so it would show up in my list. Within the product setup, there are many options, including the ability to immediately download the product if it's a digital product. You obviously want to put in the price. You can also come back if you decide to change the price. You can change the price. If you have a sale going, you can put a sales price in. You can even set the dates that you want your sale to be effective. You allow affiliate commissions to be credited for this particular product. Your product record is also where you tell the shopping cart where to direct your new customer after they order. Maybe you want to direct them to a thank you page or a download page. So in this screen, there's the thank you URL. You tell them where to go, where to redirect the customer after they purchase. And this is also where you find the URL link for your buy buttons for your product. And these are the buy buttons for you to put on your website. You'll put a product link or buy button on your website that directs customers to the shopping cart for the purchase of your product. The link can be a URL button or even a custom button. This is a little custom button that I happen to have. The link is provided by the shopping cart. So you would put this image on your website, create a link to it, and the link is the URL from the shopping cart. And anytime someone pushes that add to cart, they'll be taken to your shopping cart. So when someone buys, let's talk about when someone buys. So now we have your website with a product buy button or a link which is redirected to the shopping cart order page. So when someone pushes the product buy button on your website, he or she is redirected to your shopping cart payment page, and when the order is processed successfully, this is what happens. If you provide a digital download link, the customer is immediately shown that link. The customer is directed to your thank you page with additional instructions. The customer order is logged into the shopping cart order database. The customer name and email address are logged into the product autoresponder, creating your list. The shopping cart sends out a receipt email to the customer. Your thank you autoresponder message is sent to the customer. And finally, if this product is a digital download, the shopping cart will send out an email with the download link. When you need additional incentives for people to buy, what do? Well, maybe you need to entice your visitors to purchase your product by giving away a free mini course or a free chapter of your book. The way to do this is to add an opt-in form to your website, giving interested prospects the opportunity to download a free sample. This is what an opt-in form would look like on your website. The opt-in form is created in the shopping cart. Here's how it is done. First, create a new autoresponder. So you go back and you create an autoresponder just like we did for the product, but name it something that will help you know it is for the free download. The purpose of creating a new autoresponder is so that you have a separate list of people who are potential customers for your product. Then you navigate to Email and Marketing, Custom Forms, Create Forms, and you will be presented with an easy-to-complete form to customize your opt-in form. When all of your options are completed, the shopping cart provides the HTML code for you to place on your website or blog. Again, you have the option of directing your participant to a page, perhaps a thank you page or a download page immediately after they have hit the submit button. What happens when someone fills in the form? Your visitor gets a copy of your free report or chapter. That's on the thank you URL that you add. Your visitor's name and email address gets logged into the autoresponder you select for your opt-in form. You receive an email from the shopping cart that you have a new subscriber. All right, where are we so far? What have we done? So we have your website visitors. So your website visitors are going to either push the buy button or they're going to fill in the opt-in form. We're going to talk about the buy button first. So once they push the buy button, they'll become a customer. The customer is sent to download their product, or you're notified of the product order if it's a hard copy that you can send out the product now. But anyway, they've ordered the product. After they've ordered the product, their name and email address are added to your autoresponder that you created. The autoresponder sends out the thank you message back to the customer, and also the shopping cart does its work and sends out the order notice to you and sends out a receipt to the customer, and takes care of all of that logging information that we talked about. So if your website visitor chooses to fill out the opt-in form, that person becomes a prospect. And the prospect is shown the page to receive their free chapter. Again, their name and email address are added to the autoresponder that you have set up, and the autoresponder sends out the message back to the prospect. So we've got a little system all set up for you to sell your products. Now you have the ability to immediately sell the product using the shopping cart button on your website, and you have the ability to give interested visitors a way to get a sample of your product using the opt-in form that you've added to your website. You've collected a list of interested people. You now can send a broadcast message to these people telling them more about the product, or maybe that you're giving a teleseminar about the product. Well, what is a broadcast? A broadcast is a customized email that you create for a special reason, like an event or an announcement or a newsletter, or anytime you need to tell people on your list about something. This is a one-time message sent to several people from your shopping cart database. You can choose from your order list, prospect list, specific autoresponder list, or even create a custom list. The message can be sent immediately or at a time in the future. Here's how to send a broadcast message. Navigate to Email and Marketing and then to Broadcast. Choose Send Broadcast. You are presented with a simple fill-in form to send a broadcast either now or at a time in the future. A list of your autoresponders will display, and you will choose which one you would like to send your broadcast to. In our example, we are going to send our broadcast to our free report autoresponder list. So here's the page for sending a broadcast. You add your from name, your from email, the subject of your broadcast, and then down at the bottom is the email content that you want to send out, and you select who you want to send it to. It's very simple. Well, maybe you've developed a new product and your customers need to know all about it. This product would be a great add-on that nicely supplements your original product. You want to tell everyone who purchased your first product about your new product. Well, how would you do that? You send a broadcast to all the people on the product autoresponder list. But there's a big problem. It'd be difficult for you to continue sending out broadcasts each time someone purchases your product. But we can automate this using the shopping cart upsell feature. What's an upsell? This is when you inform your customer about an upgrade or other add-ons in an attempt to make a more profitable sale. So from the shopping cart menu, you navigate to Products, Upsell Express, Manage Upsells, Create Offer. And this is the way the screen looks in one shopping cart. This is where you add your offer. Perhaps you want to offer the new product when someone purchases your original product. You add the product offer description. This is where you tell your customer about the new product. Then you select the product you're offering. In our example, it would be the new product. The next step is to create the funnel for the offer. You need to tell the shopping cart when you want to show your offer. You name the funnel, set up the funnel steps, and then assign the product. When you assign the product, you're telling the shopping cart that when you sell product number 1, and after they have made the purchase, that you want to show your customer product 2 and give them the opportunity to also purchase it with a yes or no thank you button. If they choose yes, then the customer is automatically charged for the second product, product 2. It is listed in your ordered database as an upsell product. This is the funnel settings page in the shopping cart, very similar to all of the other pages. The funnel, you name it, give it a description, give it then choose the funnel steps, and then assign the product. Okay, what are the results? Now you will not need to send separate broadcasts to all of the people who purchased product 1, telling them about your new product. And you could add an email autoresponder to product 1 autoresponder, reminding them that product 2 is available in case they missed the opportunity to purchase it. You'll need to create a product record for the new product in your shopping cart. So here's what we have so far. We've gone through the buy button. We've gone all the way to product. But now the customer is shown the upsell. The upsell is product 2. All of the information, if the customer goes ahead and buys product 2, the product order is logged in the shopping cart, just like product 1 is logged into the shopping cart. They're sent out an autoresponder. Their name is added as a purchaser of that product, and their name and email address is added to the autoresponder for product 2. So our prospect list is still the same. We haven't changed anything here, but now we have broadcasts. So now we have this separate little feature where you can send your broadcast using the autoresponders, and you can send your broadcast to your customers, to your prospects, or to any list that you have created in your shopping cart. Well, the word is getting out. You have a very popular product, and it's a great resell. There may be some people who are interested in adding your product to their website as an associated product of theirs. For instance, maybe someone has a website all about social media, and your product is a book with step-by-step help in getting started with Twitter. What a perfect match. But one problem, why should this person promote your product? The answer is easy. Offer them a commission. Tell the interested people that you will pay them for selling your product. You provide them with affiliate links. These new affiliates will be responsible for using the correct link to your product you provide them in order to make money. You set the rate, and the shopping cart takes care of the details. Yes, the shopping cart can handle all of the tracking for you. How does it do it? Well, first you set up your product to calculate commissions. This is found in Product Setup. Then you set up an affiliate program, telling the shopping cart how much you want to pay in commissions. You can add marketing help, emails for them to send, all kinds of information to help them sell your product. You tell people who want to resell your product about your affiliate program. So here's the screen to set up your affiliate program and to manage your affiliates, pay your commissions, get reports. So you navigate to email and marketing, affiliate setup, and follow the steps to set up your program. Here's how it works. You will be provided a link to send to your affiliate partners to join your program. After your affiliate joins, a personal affiliate account with their own login and password will be created in a secure area of your shopping cart. The account will show personal links to use on their website. Your affiliate will be able to track their sales and their clicks. The personal link, when clicked from your affiliate's website or email, will take your affiliate's customer directly to your product page. It will track the affiliate's referred order back to your affiliate commissions module and log the commission to the correct affiliate. Your affiliate will be able to track sales from the personal account. From the affiliate module, you will also be able to run a report to calculate commissions due. This whole process will be completely transparent to the customer. The customer will follow the exact process that we have talked about when purchasing from your website. So here's what we have. We have everything as it was before, and we've added the affiliates who send their visitors to your website using their affiliate link. It's important for your prospects and customers to know who they are buying from, that there's a real person or a real company with whom they're dealing. You know, that warm, fuzzy feeling we all need, especially in these virtual product orders. Well, one way to offer a personal feeling is to offer free teleseminars or even paid teleseminars to your prospects and clients. Teleseminars are telephone meetings using a bridge line. Here are some uses. Free information, detailed overview of your products, classes, meetings, audio recordings, coaching conferences. Many people call into one telephone number at a set time for the conference. Or you can call in to your bridge line and record an audio for your website. That's just sort of a little added feature on these teleseminar bridge lines. The good news is there's a free Bridgeline service, and it's called Free Conference Pro. And the features of Free Conference Pro are that they have on-demand conferencing, scheduled conferencing, free recording, personalized for your company. You can have 200 participants, and you can have an unlimited call duration. And this is what your Free Conference Pro account looks like. This is your dashboard. So you get an access number, your primary passcode, and your host ID. You set up your custom greeting in the custom audio tab. You write your greeting and the service records it for you. So instead of saying, hello, you've reached Free Conference Pro Teleseminar, it'll say, hello, you've reached your company name. Thank you very much for joining us, and whatever you want to say. Schedule your conference with this little calendar. You name your conference, the start date, and the start time, and how long you're going to have it, and an estimated number of participants that you're going to have on your conference. And you set all of the preferences in your control panel, whether you want to a conversation mode or presentation mode, whether you want to hear when people come on or when they leave, and if you want security and all that sort of thing. So tell your customers and or your prospects about the call. This is where your shopping cart comes back into play. Send a broadcast to people who will be interested in your scheduled teleseminar. You can either send them the instructions for joining you in the broadcast, or if this is a pay-for or an event that you need to know who is signing up, set up an opt-in form or a pay button in your shopping cart. Set up an autoresponder in the shopping cart to immediately email the details of the event to your participant, and also collect their name and email address. So you call in as the host and log in to your control panel online. So you're using your telephone, and online you're using your control panel. The participants of your teleseminar are just calling in on the phone line. You use host keypad controls to manage callers and start and stop your recording. It's something that is often forgotten to do, is do *9 to start your recording and to stop it. But all of the instructions are there, and they're very simple instructions. So you access your recorded conference from the recordings tab. So this is where it's going to be listed that you have a recorded conference. And be sure to use your host password and ID when dialing in order to record your, to look at your recordings. Don't forget to start your recording by hitting *9. Be sure to download your recordings. They do not guarantee that the recordings will be maintained in your account forever, so if you want to keep them, you need to download them. Isn't automation terrific? Let's take the teleseminar one step above the Bridgeline call-in telephone experience. How? Well, using GoToWebinar. You can try it out for 30 days for free. And then you have to make a choice of using whether you want to use GoToMeeting or GoToWebinar. GoToMeeting allows only 26 people to attend at one time. GoToMeeting allows you to create an instant meeting. GoToWebinar supports up to 1,000 people. GoToWebinar needs to be pre-scheduled, and people must register for the event. We're going to talk about GoToWebinar. So what makes the difference between a webinar and a teleseminar? You have an enhanced control panel. This is what your control panel looks like. The biggest difference is that it lets your participants see your desktop, maybe a PowerPoint, maybe some charts, whatever you want to show your participants. It creates more interest in what you have to offer. You have push button controls rather than key controls that are used in Free Conference Pro. So a little bit about GoToWebinar. For you as the host, it's full service registration, customized branding, automated email templates, pre-webinar practice sessions, which is really great, audio conferencing via phone and computer. That means people can use their speaker and headsets or their telephone. Of course, full desktop sharing, we talked about that. Of course, recording. Again, application sharing. You can change presenters. You have drawing tools, chat. And for your attendees, it's self-service registration. I'm sure many of you have received an invitation to join a webinar and you've filled out the registration form. GoToWebinar creates these forms for you. It's just so amazing. So you fill out the form and you get the automated email back to tell you when your webinar is and all the details. And you get automated reminder emails. You can add it to your Outlook calendar. It's so easy for them to join. It's just really a wonderful service. So how do you schedule a webinar? Well, you log into your account, and this is what your control panel looks like. And so you just choose Schedule a Webinar. And so it's 3 steps. You go to Webinar, automatically creates your invitation and registration, just like the ones you see when you've joined a webinar. People register using your customized registration form. So you tell GoToWebinar what all you want to collect. Well, maybe you don't need their address or their city or their zip code. So you choose all that, and so they don't have to fill that in if you don't want them to. You can preview your registration form. After you answer a few questions, GoToWebinar will create a professional looking registration form. And then you send email reminders about your webinar, and you choose when you want to send them. Then you can log into your account and practice. So this is really a great feature. And then to start your meeting, you log into your account, and from your scheduled meeting tab in your control panel, choose Start. Choose the options. This is your, when you start your meeting, this is your control panel that you use. And when you share your screen, this control panel is not shared with your participants. So it's loaded on your computer, but no one else's. So you can choose your options that you want, share your screen, record, view what the audience is viewing so you can see what they're seeing, chat. You can see some questions. You can see questions that are being asked, and this is all done from this control panel. It gets a little, at the first time you do this, it gets a little difficult to see everything, but once you get used to it, it's a lot of fun. All right, so next up, what do we want to do? We want to have some videos. So just ask any marketer today, and they'll tell you that video is the #1 tool for informing, selling, product training, and as a product. I don't know about you, but I'd much rather watch a presentation than listen to one. It's much more engaging, interesting, and it's easier to learn by watching someone show you. So when you create a video, you could create a video in your webinar and then display the video on your website. So you use a video to engage prospects and customers. There are many ways to create videos for your website and many ways to make them available to your customers and prospects. First, you need to create a video. Then you need to configure it for your website. How to create a video. The first step is to develop the content. Here are some ways to create the video. Use a camera to record audio and video. Use your computer camera and microphone to record your video and audio. Create a PowerPoint and turn it into a video. Have a professional create a video for you, and use Camtasia Studio or Cam Studio Pro to record your computer screen. And this is a little example of recording a computer screen in a training lesson that I did for a client not too long ago. The absolute easiest way I found to convert a movie that you've recorded on your camera and that doesn't need editing for your website is Easy Web Video. This is if you already have a recorded video. So an Easy Web Video, you just select the video, put it in here, choose some options, and it'll produce a nice little video for you with some control keys and the HTML and all the files you need to put it on your website. Of course, PowerPoint is a terrific training tool, but did you know you can turn your PowerPoint into a very professional looking movie using Camtasia Studio? Camtasia Studio is a little pricey, but does everything you need. When you install Camtasia Studio, you will get an add-on for PowerPoint so that you can automatically turn your PowerPoint into a movie. Let's see what Camtasia Studio looks like. The menu options are record the screen, record voice narration, record PowerPoint, and import media. Recording the screen. You're presented with a menu for starting your recording and stopping your recording. This is an excellent tool for recording the steps for using a program and any how-to training you'd like to do. Maybe you are an expert in social media and you want to show people how to set up their Twitter account. You simply open up a web browser to the correct location for beginning the training, define the screen size, choose to record your audio or not, along with the training, stop recording, and you've got a training movie. Camtasia steps you through the publishing and presents you with the files for publishing to your website. You can record only your voice. You can edit any audio recording with Camtasia, including adding music, pulling in audio from another source, cutting unwanted comments and noise, and many more things. Increase the volume, lower the volume, all kinds of things. So if you have a video already prepared without audio, you can record the audio and add it to the video. For instance, I have a client who's very comfortable talking through a training process, but does not have the technical ability nor the interest in creating a training video. So I create the training video, either a screen recording or a PowerPoint, then in Camtasia import the video I've created and the audio she's created and edit the audio to match the video. Camtasia's magic turns it into a training video. Okay, we talked about recording PowerPoint. So you launch Camtasia and choose Record PowerPoint Presentation, and it will launch your PowerPoint program. And in your PowerPoint program, you have an add-in button. You click on that, and this is the window that you get when you get the add-in button. So you make your recording choices, hit record. Camtasia will begin recording the presentation. You can also create a movie by importing media. So if you have a movie with audio, or just a movie, or photos, or multiple movies, or whatever you want to record as a movie, you can import them all, arrange them, edit the audio, and publish for the medium you will be using the movie on. You can also add background music if you want to your movie, or whatever to make it informative and interesting. So you could produce and share your movie to a blog, CD, phone, iPhone, iPod, YouTube, or whatever. Camtasia will take care of the details for you. All right, let's review. Shopping carts. We've got product buttons, autoresponder setup, opt-in forms, broadcasts, upsells, affiliate programs, all of the place where you store all of your information, all of your contact information. Then we got a teleclass, and we've got Free Conference Pro for your free teleclass conference service, so you can talk to a lot of people at one time, or do a webinar. We went through GoToWebinar overview, and then we went through videos using Camtasia Studio, which is very exciting. So I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to ask for your copy of the complete resource list below with all the links about the programs that I've used here today. And I hope to see you in another training session. Have a great day.